Hi, I'm Alex.
My name is Sergey.
We're Table Tennis 11, and today we're testing rubbers. The reason is this piece of art, which we have received recently from Tibhar company. It's called Quantum X Pro. To compare it with other rubbers, we have chosen three more. Two most popular and flagship rubbers from Tibhar, which are Evolution MX-P and Evolution MX-S, and we take one more rubber. We have decided to take Aurus Prime. This is the rubber which has a slightly different structure. Top sheet is thinner because of the shorter impulse, and thus the sponge is thicker. Many players say that the feeling is different, and we have a lot of positive feedback on this rubber.
We will test the rubbers on Neottec Voodoo Classic blade. We will take two blades of 87 gram approximately. We think this is a very good blade for testing the attacking rubbers, and we usually use this because it has wooden feeling and it is very easy to feel the difference between the rubbers.
As I was responsible for rubbers, then I have to go to our warehouse. I take these four-mentioned rubbers and ask our staff to glue them. We meet near the table. some expectations inspired by product description and testing results from other players. And also I have talked to players who use these rubbers. Surprisingly, not all of these expectations were true to me. Out of these 4 rubbers, Aurus Prime suits me better. More control and enough speed to make all offensive shots. Maybe some lack of power and speed when I make topspin away from the table or for smashes also. Quantum X Pro, it's a bit strange for me. The feeling is harder comparing to Aurus Prime, but at the same time I feel no additional power. So to make the story short, less control comparing to Aurus Prime and no big advantages. Then Evolution rubbers, Evolution MX-S and Evolution MX-P, both are too fast for me. Surprisingly, more powerful version seems to me also more controlled. And MX-S, which should be more spinny rubber and easy to play, for me it was even harder to play. Maybe for those who are higher level or playing different game and different technique, they could prefer MX-S. But out of these 2, MX-P, though it's very fast, I like it more.
If you describe these rubbers, I was thinking in my head if I could describe the rubber with one word. And for Quantum X Pro, it is really pro rubber for professional players from my point of view. It is very easy to counter-attack, which is very important for a modern table tennis player. You need to have very good physical and technical preparation to be able to counter-attack strong topspins and strong loops. This is the very strong part of this rubber. It feels like quite hard, and with the proper angle of the racket, the speed of the ball is very high, which is returned to the opponent. Aurus Prime rubber is very comfortable rubber, so for me this would be described with the word comfort. You can feel comfortable in any position, and even if you are not in good position, it is easy to return the ball to the opponent side, avoiding unnecessary mistakes. It feels quite soft, but still it is powerful enough for even very strong players from my point of view. Evolution MX-P, would be described with the word power. It is really power when you can play from any distance, even very far away from the table or from middle distance. It is enough power to give the ball good speed and good spin. So this is how I would describe this rubber, and it is, as far as I know, used by many top players, and this is not surprising for me that they prefer this rubber. And Evolution MX-S, it is difficult to give one word. I would give the word spin, but spin is not in the sense of very high spin when you play far away from the table, but when you are close to the table, this spin allows to control the ball, and I felt myself very comfortable with playing close to the table. So for me this was best out of 4 if I could stay near the table. But this is very difficult thing in table tennis, to be always near the table. And when I was away from the table, it was not that powerful enough as MX-P, for example.
The first rubber we tried was Quantum X Pro by Tibhar. In my opinion, this rubber has more sticky top sheet, and that makes for me easier to play shots like service receive, short game, and first topspin from the backspin ball. The second rubber was Aurus Prime. This rubber out of these 4 is most control for me. So all the shots were pretty easy to execute, maybe but powerful shots such as smashing and powerful topspins away from the table. The third rubber that we tested was Tibhar Evolution MX-P. In my opinion, out of the 4 rubbers, this one is most powerful. This makes little bit hard for me to play the short game, and in the beginning it was difficult to get used to it for blocking. But on the other hand, if you go a little bit beyond the table, then it's easier to make powerful shots and play a little bit away from the table. And the last rubber was Tibhar Evolution MX-S. For me, that's a little bit more controlled version of Evolution MX-P. Well, that's what I can say about this rubber. Out of these four, I would choose Aurus Prime for my backhand, because I can execute easily all the shots I need with this rubber. So the service is quite easy to make, the short game is also very controllable, and the blocks work quite good with this rubber. And for the forehand side, I would prefer Tibhar Evolution MX-P, because that's the most powerful one. I can make powerful shots with it. That's that.
Quantum X Pro мне показался не очень контрольным и не очень быстрым, мне он не понравился. Aurus Prime so-so. Aurus Prime had better control and more power. Evolution MX-P was very fast and it hasn't got any control for me. Evolution MX-S has less power and more control. I will choose Evolution MX-S for my backhand. And for my forehand, I will not choose no of these four rubbers.
So, our testing session is over. You have heard all opinion. You saw our action near the table, so you can judge which rubber is good for you. And we hope you enjoyed this video. Together with me and Sergey, there were two more players, Max and Ilmar.
They are still young, but we hope and we are sure they will improve in their technique and also the results at the competitions.
Yeah. Sergey is the best among us. We can say professional player, can we?
Yes, I was the professional player. Not anymore, but still.
Professional player is professional forever. And I am kind of amateur player. Also, I play normally defensive games, so you can consider me to be the slowest, oldest. So you can choose what opinion is most interesting for you.
If you would like to purchase the rubbers we have tested, you can go to the link of our online shop. And you can ask also more questions below this video, and you could ask for more testing and write about the rubbers you would like us to test, and we will try to fulfill your wishes.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.